was square dancer,
Oh, Rita's old boss, and
and
then they.
and he invited her, and she invited me, and
Wow.
so I figure what the hell, right?
Right.
Uh, Paul Marshall and his wife.
Can we mute that, Dad? Can we mute the sound? Who was it?
Paul Marshall and his wife were big into square dancing,
Yeah.
and they used to go for all that wacky crap that like I said, Rita's boss was into it, and
Mm-hmm.
so we went there. The first night it was, of course, you didn't know nothing at all, but you remember that dance we went to down in Virginia?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
We didn't know nothing then either, and by the time the night was over, you guys were square dancing.
Wow, I remember that. Wow, that's right. That was fun. We had a lot of fun doing that. That was like the most fun, Dad.
So the first year we learned,
Uh-huh.
club level.
Uh-huh.
We'd go every week and we'd learn a little more and a little more. Then the more we got to know, the better we liked it.
Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't get enough. And we would go and learn on Sunday afternoons.
Mm-hmm.
They had some of the callers, Rusty, oh, McLean
Mm-hmm.
was one of the teachers,
Mm-hmm.
and Will Larson was our club caller.
Mm-hmm.
So we were invited to go take the classes up on Sunday. So besides what we were learning more on Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
more and more and more and more. Before it was done, we had about 4 or 5 years in, we had raised our level pretty damn high.
Yeah. Yeah. You became president, right? You were president of the square dance? You and Mommy?
I wasn't president, but I ran the dance class for a while.
Wow. Wow. That was so much fun, Dad. We had a lot of fun.
But that was again kind of strange.
Why?
Bond had just opened up the foaming of the walls of a house, and we had to hire some people. And it just so happens that one of the guys that we hired was a square dancer,
Oh, wow.
and we worked on this lady's house, and after the house was all foamed and everything, of course we went on our way, and she lived her life, we lived our life. So next thing you know, uh, she comes in for square dance lessons.
Wow.
Her and her husband,
Wow.
and she would look at me, and she knew me, but she didn't know from where. And I used to just go along with it, don't say anything, right? And we every once in a while we get in a set and we dance together, And when we were done, it was like, where the hell do I know you from?
Hmm.
So I'd always give her a little.
Did she ever figure it out?
Yeah, took a long time though. Took a long time. But like I said, they would come in on Wednesdays for classes, and every night before they'd leave, I'd say a little something just to, you know. And then one day we're standing in a square, and she comes right up to me. I know you.
Yep, the cat's out of the bag, right?
Yeah. I says, yes, you do.
Wow. Wow. A lot of good memories those years, though, Dad. We had a lot of fun.
Huh?
We had a lot of fun. Those were
Yeah.
great memories, you know? And how many times in life do you get to do something with your entire family? Remember John and, I mean, all of us, Ted,
Yeah.
we all did it.
Everybody was there.
Yeah. And always we had a love of dance. Always.
And we had to bend a couple of rules and regulations to get Rita in
Yeah.
because she was a little bit young. You know?
Oh, yeah. But she was a great square dancer.
Huh?
She was a great square dancer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she gave it up. You know, she loved it so much.
Well, it's hard if you don't have a partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
I would go to, like I said, I'd go to compounds. And the place would be loaded with square dancers, you know. But everybody had a partner.
Yeah.
So the odds are, if you didn't come with someone,
Mhm.
you weren't dancing.
Mhm.
Wow.
Wow.
But still, people would go just to be with these people. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
And even after Mommy passed away, I kept it up as long as I could. But the pain was getting to be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was hard.
I
Really.
mean, it
hard.
was tough enough working on the stupid leg all day long. But to go out dancing afterward,
No way. I'll tell you, Dad, you're strong. You know? You're strong. It's anybody's guess when your time is up, just like mine or anybody else's, you know? Yeah.
like I said, it's been a hard life, but it's been a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? It's been a good one.
We've had a lot of laughs, Dad. You know? We had a lot of laughs. We
Yep.
had pizza. We had drive-in movies. I used to love going to the drive-in in our pajamas.
Huh?
I would love to go to the drive-in theater with
Ah.
with our pajamas on and our pillows. I never slept so good.
There is a drive-in theater around here somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That is so nice to hear because I miss those. I'm surprised they didn't pop back up, you know.
Huh?
I'm surprised you didn't see that be reborn because drive-ins were an experience, you know, for families.
Well, the hard thing is like any other big public event that you go to. Once it's over, everybody wants
Yeah.
scatter, get out, go home.
Mhm.
You know?
And they had a lot of vandalism too.
Huh?
They had a lot of vandalism, and that equipment can't be cheap. I remember the speakers being pulled off the poles and everything else. But we had good times. I'll tell you, I didn't know. I loved the life we had. I remember when you made that one bedroom into 2 bedrooms so Ted and I can have our own space.
Yeah.
That was so cool with the louver doors. I remember how happy I was. I had my own room. That was very creative, Dad.
Yeah. Half a window.
I loved it. We had fun. We had fun. Well, maybe you can come and visit me in California sometime.
Huh?
I said, maybe I can come back and get you and take you to California when you get stronger. Would you come and visit me? And be with me and Rachel?
Whoa.
What?
You just threw the body in the water.
Oh. I hate those murder scenes. Huh, Dad? Would you come to the mountains?
If I was healthy enough.
Well, we could always get a motor home and take our time getting there and see a little of the country. I've always wanted to do that. Just get you a little bit stronger. It seems like you're getting better every day. I mean, you're coughing less. I know. Must be Bruce Willis Day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad, I'll tell you, I would ask you to live with me in a hot minute if you didn't have grandkids and great grandkids. Right? It's kind of hard to leave the grandkids. But you sure can come for 6 months, can't you?
Well, you stop and think about it. Look around at all the grandparents that you know.
Yeah.
You see any that are close, like Renee and Amanda
No.
and myself?
No.
Huh.
No. That's why God works in mysterious ways. You end up living. Lori and Neil and you were planning to move to Decatur. Lori just finished her daycare, and this happened with you. So now Neil is fixing up the house to sell it. Lori's moved in here, and you have moved in here, and all of you are together. And pretty soon Renee will be coming home with the baby, and you will all be together. That's such a blessing.
Well, like I said, if you're going to waste your time trying to figure out what the hell God's thinking,
I know. But the timing on that, Dad,
good
huh?
luck.
I know. We planned, God laughs, right? Yeah. But you have to admit, wasn't that ironic how you got sick right at the time when you guys were preparing to sell the house to move to Decatur, and Lori just finished her last daycare kid. So, I mean, what are the chances of that happening? And Amanda, she'll be going to school next month, get out at 3:00, and she's home every night. So Lori will have one kid, and she's staying here so she's not so lonely. She'll have you. I think it's awesome that you're all together. And I'll come back and forth too, Dad, you know. You know? I told Lori, I said, Rachel said she'd consider moving here. If her daughter goes back to Brazil,
She thinking about it?
yeah, she loves you. And, you know, she flew here to be with me and the family.
Huh?
She flew here to be with me and you and spend time with the
Yeah.
family. That was amazing because I didn't expect that. She's an amazing person, Dad.
Yeah.
She's the best person I ever had in my life. So she said, who knows, you know? She loves you,
Well.
Dad. She loves you very much. She always asks about you every day.
I live my life minute by minute because I don't know if I'll be here 60 seconds from now.
No, none of us do, Dad.
No one does. So
What about that guy who died in a sinkhole? He was in bed sleeping, and
Yeah.
he fell into a sinkhole.
Swallowed up his bed.
I mean, unbelievable, Dad. So, it could happen to any of us. That's why it's important to spend
Right,
every
yeah.
day appreciating what you have.
You think you'd be safe in bed, right?
I know. I know.
I mean, what the hell can happen here, right?
Yeah. Well, the good news is that you're surrounded by people who love you, and we're surrounded by our Father who, we adore. How many people get to live close enough to their parents, And what are the chances of me just moving to Lake Arrowhead and putting my entire business in storage? Because if this would have happened 2 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to spend a month here, Everything happens perfectly. God puts in front of us everything we need to take care of us.
Yeah. Yep. Like I said, he's a hell of a lot smarter than we are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Now, I'm going to be going home next week. Lori and Amanda and everybody's going to be here taking care of you. How do you feel about that? Because I'll come back, but I need to go home and take care of some appointments and some
Oh, yeah.
things, But I have a hard time leaving you because I want to spend every minute with you, But I can't stay here for a year. I can't,
No.
But I will
You
be able.
You can't live your life through me.
Yeah, but
You gotta
dear,
live your own life.
well, let me just tell you that for me, every day I'm with you is a joy. Dad, every day I'm with you, I'm happy to be with you every single day. And Rachel supports me 150%. She wants me to spend this time with you because we don't know a year or 2 years or whenever it's going to be. We don't know.
Yeah.
But it's important. She loves her father. She talks to him on FaceTime every day from Brazil.
Yeah, a couple of years from now, who the hell knows? You might be down in Brazil taking care of him.
No, he has a wife and he has family there.
Huh?
No, he has a wife, a
Yeah.
younger wife that takes really good care of him, and Rachel will never go back to Brazil.
Why not?
She does not want to go to Brazil. She has a lot of bad memories there. She had a business and she had 1,000 employees and people stole. She just has bad memories. The only thing she has there is her son and her father who's 80 something. And she has asked her father to come see her. He comes and travels. He brings his wife. But she has no desire to go back to Brazil. If her daughter goes back to Brazil with the baby and her husband, then Rachel has no ties. So she's really open to going wherever we
Wow.
want to go. And she's talking about going back to Brazil, her daughter. But that's not a place that Rachel came here not speaking any English. That's a whole lot of desire. And 10 years later, a successful businesswoman.
Huh?
And 10 years later, a successful businesswoman. She didn't
Huh.
speak any English. She had very little money. They just got rid of their business. People have stolen from them. And a lot of bad memories. Yeah. There's no desire. The pace there in Brazil is too tough. The dollar is too, it's too
History
expensive.
of the world.
Yeah, yeah. And you hear Rachel all the time saying, I love this country because everything is easier here.
Hmm.
You know, it's easier to make a living. And we complain so much, but in Brazil, oh, in the favelas, people are so poor, you know. But, you know, who knows, Dad? But when I go home, Lori's going to put you on, you know, with the headset on the iPad so we can see each other every day. And if you need me, I'll come back. You know, I wanted to get you at least getting healthier. You know, I wanted to spend this time with you to be healthier. But I'm not that far away, and it's only a plane ticket to come back and spend time with you, you know. Just wanted to make sure you were okay with that and you didn't feel like you weren't going to be cared for, you know, with all the little...
Yeah.
Because
no.
Lori's wonderful, and so is Amanda, and Neil will be here, and everybody's here now. So I know you were worried about being cared for because Lori had the daycare downstairs and you didn't want to burden her. But now she doesn't have the daycare, and she just takes care of Garrison, and, you know, we're getting you stable. So it's quality of time now, you know. What do you think?
What will be, will be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny to think that he's gone now.
I know, isn't that weird?
I love that guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Wow. He just died this year, right?
Yeah.
Wow. He's a good actor.
La Familia.
Well, they don't make actors like that anymore, huh?
No.
No.
You look at him and that's all it is. You know? Gangster.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the funny thing is, he was a cop.
He was a cop, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. This guy is a good actor, too. That other one. Did you ever want to be a cop?
Me?
Yeah.
I wanted to be FBI agent.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's so cool, Dad.
Yeah, I applied when I got out of the Army.
Yeah?
No
Wow.
dice.
You did? I didn't know that.
Not tall enough.
Is that what it was?